Okay, we're going to do a little science with hot dogs. So remember, one of the things a scientist does is make guesses on what will happen based on the things they already know. So we are going to start by making a guess. Now you have in your packet a hot dog page that looks like this, a hot dog sun packet, okay? And it says, sunscreen really works? Question, what will happen when a hot dog is coated in sunscreen? My hypothesis, record what you think will happen. So what we are going to do is we are going to test sunscreen. We're going to see if sunscreen really helps protect us. And so we are going to have two plates here, okay? And I'm going to write on one of them sunscreen. There we go, sunscreen. And I'm going to write on one of them plain. Plain. Okay. And on each of these plates, I am going to put a hot dog. So here's a bag of hot dogs I have. Take one, put it on the plain. Take one, put it on the sunscreen plate. Zip it back closed. I put those back in my fridge. Wipe off my fingers. Okay. Now, the one that says plain, I'm just going to leave it alone. So this one, I'm just going to leave this hot dog alone. Okay, so I'm just going to move it out of the way. But this one that says sunscreen, I'm going to put sunscreen on it. So I have here my bottle of sunscreen, and it's brand new. So I know it isn't old, because sometimes sunscreen gets old and then it doesn't work as well. And so I'm just going to put a squirt of sunscreen across the hot dog. Okay, so I put that there, and I'm going to go ahead and spread it all over the hot dog, just like you would do if you were going to go play outside. You would spread the sunscreen all over your body, right? I hope you would, at least. Okay. All on all the sides. Okay, I think I've got that pretty well covered. Okay, there we go. Wipe off the little extras on my fingertips, and there I have it. Okay, now I'm going to go put these plates in a really sunny spot outside. In fact, I actually have my car in my driveway right now instead of in the garage, and I'm going to actually put these in the front window of my car, because then I know that the sun is going to hit them, and I know that no birds are going to come think that they're a tasty treat. Okay, so I'm going to go put these in my car so that we can let them spend some time in the sunshine.
Hey first graders, okay, I am in my car and I have put the hot dogs on their plates here in the front where they are going to get lots of sunshine. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave them here for a couple hours and we'll come back and we'll see what has happened to them. Sound good? See you soon. Bye.
Okay, I have gotten the hot dogs out of my car, and now we're going to look at the results. Okay, so first I have the one that is plain, and look how dark it's gotten. And when I feel it, it's kind of stiff on the outside. And there's a bunch of little bubbles that are starting to form, like little blisters. Okay, when I break it open, you can kind of see that there's this layer of skin on the outside that is really stiff. Okay, and it's cooked all the way through. This hot dog is cooked. It would be ready to eat if you wanted to put it on a bun. I don't recommend it. Because it's not warm right now. Very well, it's a little bit warm. Okay, but it has been cooked all the way through, and you can see how dark it is. Now, the other one, the sunscreen one, I'm going to bring it over here. Here's our sunscreen. Okay, and I'm just going to wipe the sunscreen off of it. See if I can get that off. Doesn't want to come off very well, which is good. You want the sunscreen to try to stay. Okay, the first thing I'm noticing is that this one is not nearly as stiff. Okay, so the other hot dog, when I held it, it stayed pretty straight. When I'm holding this one, it's bending. Okay, the other thing I'm noticing is it's not as dark. Okay, now it still was sitting outside, but it's lighter in color than the other one was. So there's this one, and here's the one that had sunscreen on it. And you can see the one that had sunscreen on it is a lighter color, and you can even still see some of the original hot dog color on there. Okay, so much lighter in color, not as stiff, and when I open it up, well, it's not breaking open as easy either. Okay, it doesn't have that layer of skin on the outside that this one had. Okay, so this one, you can see the darkness goes in for a little bit, and this one, it's really light on the inside right as soon as you open it. And again, the biggest thing I'm noticing is how stiff this one feels and how this one still feels a little bit wet on the outside. Okay, this one doesn't feel wet on the outside even at all. Okay, so based on that, what do you think? Does sunscreen help protect the skin? Yeah, this one was out there just as long as this one. They were sitting right next to each other, right in the sunshine. And this one stayed more like how it started than this one did. Kind of crazy. There you go. We just showed that sunscreen really does help protect our skin. Good to know. Use that information and finish your packet.